Hey guys, welcome to Tropical Flower Gardening. I'm Dr. Manisha. Guys, today's video is on Gerbera. Gerberas are very popular garden flowers because they are showy, vibrant, bright, and colorful and are also long lasting. They make excellent cut flowers and are used in flower arrangements, flower decorations, and have a great commercial value due to this. They are grown commercially in poly houses. Growing them in your gardens can pose some challenges, but there are always solutions for them. And if you implement a few changes and pay attention to their water, sunlight, and soil requirement, you too can grow them and enjoy the spectacular flowers. In this video, I'll share with you all the tips on how to grow Gerbera successfully in your gardens, some precautions to be taken, and how to get more flowers. So please watch the video till the end. Gerberas are herbaceous perennial and belong to the aster family. They are native to South Africa and are grown in the gardens for their bright, cheerful, daisy-like flowers. The flowers come in different sizes and colors like pink, orange, yellow, white, cream. Some flowers are single petal while some are double petal. The leaves of Gerbera are lobed and toothed. So let's ask the basic questions. How to start growing Gerbera in your garden? You can grow Gerbera plants from seeds, but they are relatively slow to develop from seeds. The rate of germination is also not very good as the seeds lose their viability quickly. Growing from offshoots of a plant is easier and you can be sure of the type and color of the flowers. You can also buy a ready plant from a good nursery. Choose a healthy plant. The crown and the leaves of the plant should be healthy and there should be flowers or at least buds on the plant. Transfer the plant to another pot using a good potting mix, which comes to the next question about the soil requirement. A well-draining and porous soil is absolutely essential for a healthy growth of Gerbera. A porous and a loose soil ensures better aeration, perfect for root growth and root penetration. Add 20 to 30% river sand to the soil to make it well draining as the plant is likely to rot in soggy soil. Do add compost, vermicompost or cow dung manure and neem cake fertilizer to your potting mix along with 1 teaspoon of fungicide powder and 2 teaspoons of bone meal. Gerbera plants prefer a neutral to slightly acidic soil. Let's now talk about the sunlight requirement of Gerbera. Gerberas thrive in full sun, but avoid exposure to intense afternoon sun as leaves may burn. Instead, grow them in morning or evening sun. Make sure the plant gets minimum 3 hours of direct sunlight to ensure good flowering. If there is insufficient sunlight, your plant will get leggy and there will be few flowers. Water these plants carefully. It's a good idea to water in the mornings so that the leaves can dry during the day. This will lessen the risk of rot and fungal disease. While watering, keep the leaves as dry as possible. Let the soil or the potting mix dry out in between watering. Water regularly in hot summer months but do not overwater. Gerberas resent overwatering as it leads to poor soil aeration and interferes with the uptake of micronutrients like calcium and boron. Coming now to fertilizers. Give organic fertilizers every 15 to 20 days to your plants. Micronutrients, liquid organic fertilizers like seaweed, fish emulsion will boost flowering. Organic fertilizers rich in phosphorus like bone meal also stimulate flowering. You can grow Gerbera in containers and they make excellent container plants. I am growing them in containers as we get heavy rainfall here, so in the rainy season I move the containers to a sheltered area to protect the plants from direct rains as excess water makes the plant prone to fungal attack. However, if you are living in an area where rains are scanty, you can very well grow them in the ground and they look very beautiful in flower beds. Now let's see what is crown of the Gerbera plant. Crown is that part of the plant which is at the center and at the base of the plant, and it is that part where the buds are formed. It is important to keep this part of the plant above the soil and also keep it dry and airy, as crown rot is a common problem. There should be no crowding of leaves around the crown, so thin out by removing some leaves. Remember that buds are formed at the crown, so keep it open and airy. And as you can see in this clip, the crown part of the plant, which is at the base and at the center of the plant, and you can see buds are emerging because I have kept that part of the plant crown open and airy so that more sunlight reaches it. Gerbera plant flowers on and off throughout the year, but the flowering season here in this part of India is from October to April. Now let me give you some tips on how to get more flowers. So apart from giving organic fertilizers every 15 to 20 days, you can use some additional tips for more flowering. Deadhead the dry flowers as soon as they start wilting so that the seeds will not be formed and the energy will be diverted to make buds and hence more flowers. Doing so also helps in keeping the plant neat. Cut off the dry flower stems, as this will open up the area around the crown. The commonest cause of low flowering is lack of light reaching the crown. Do not allow crowding of leaves at the crown. Remove some of the leaves at the center, as it will allow more sunlight to reach the crown and it will stimulate more buds and more flowers. Propagation of Gerbera is from seeds and from division of side shoots and sucker. Care and maintenance of Gerbera is not difficult. Rake the soil every 15 days, as this will loosen up the soil, which is good for aeration of the roots. After loosening the soil, you can give organic fertilizers to your plant. Remove old dry leaves, damaged leaves as soon as you see them. Are Gerbera plants prone to pests and disease? Yes, Gerbera plants are quite susceptible to fungal disease, aphids, white flies, spider mites, thrips and leaf miners. Keep a close watch for these diseases and spray neem oil if you spot any pests. Powdery mildew, crown rot, root rot occur when the soil is continuously wet. To prevent this, allow the soil to dry out between watering. Remove the leaves affected by leaf miners immediately. A healthy plant is rarely affected by pests. So keep your plants healthy by giving organic fertilizers regularly, which make your plants strong. And guys, with that we come to the end of this video. It was a long video and I hope I was able to give you all the details about how to grow and care for Gerbera. I am sure that if you use all the tips and pay little attention to avoid common problems, you will see that the end result is well worth the extra attention given when you will be rewarded with the vibrant and colorful flowers of Gerbera. Do post your comments, like and share this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Until then, take care and happy gardening.